At home, Kate is preparing for the inevitable media attention that will surround the second anniversary of Madeleine's disappearance.
For most of all, I think it's really sweet, and it's Madeleine just when she arrived home from hospital to our house. Oh, and she just looks quite cute, doesn't she? Wrapped up in a little bundle. She's got those eyes, I tell you, those eyes that never closed. For us, they're not just photos, and especially now, having Madeleine in our life, they're more than photos, and to me, each photo is very special. I mean, it's Madeleine, and we've given out so much of our daughter to the world, really. You just want to be able to retain some of it. Are we allowed to see this one? Mm-hmm. No.
Circulating the photograph of a child who was not quite 4, 2 years later, is not good enough. When we started this 10 years ago, the goal was to use technology to keep these cases alive, to provide new hope for parents and new leads for law enforcement. And we said at the time, wouldn't it be great if we could actually find one of these kids? And we found 900 of them. Every one of these 900 cases, the child had been missing at least 2 years. So what we've tried to do is to take your photos as a guide. Young children's faces change very quickly.
Yeah.
As you can see, she has her mother's jawline. She has her mother's mouth. It's striking. She has her mother's dimples.
That's me as well, isn't it?
This is you as well. Exactly. But Jerry, she has your nose.
Genes mix quite well.
They really do. They really do. I mean, it's a remarkable example of the best of genetics. So leaning heavily on heredity and using every tool we can find, we truly believe that this is what Madeleine McCann looks like today. And we hope that that millions of somebodies will look at the picture, but that somebody will be moved to reach out and say, I think I have information.
At a glance, it's a different child. And that is really important. It's not the 4-year-old or nearly 4-year-old little girl. And it's hard because in our memory, we remember the last day she was in Portugal and what she looked like. So
it's a very emotional thing, really, to see my daughter in a different way to how I remember her. So if I'm honest, initially it was quite upsetting. And then I started to look at features, and I thought, well, that's definitely Madeleine. And that bit's Madeleine, and, yes, she is 2 years older.
Despite the love and the care that you put into raising her, at that age, Madeleine may not know she's missing. Madeleine may have been told, well, now you're supposed to come with me. So we hope that other children will look at this. It's not inconceivable that she's in a classroom somewhere. The goal here is to reach out to people around the world and say, somebody knows something. Yeah. And if you do, call us.
Kate and Jerry now need to publicize this new image. The first step is to travel from Washington to Chicago for an interview on the Oprah Winfrey Show that will be broadcast in 144 countries.
It's really important we get this image out as far and as wide as possible, because ultimately we don't know where Madeleine is, and if she was moved out of Portugal quickly, she could be anywhere. And that's the main reason for doing Oprah. Get that image out there.
Nervous, but it's like anything we've done, we're doing it for a reason, and the reason is to help find Madeleine, so just get on with it.
How has your marriage been through all of this, because a lot of marriages, a lot of people get pulled apart.
A child abduction, I think, could destroy any family. There's no doubt about it. It's one of the most devastating things, and then if you look what's happened to us subsequently, but we've been supported tremendously well, and I think that's helped us stay strong and stay together.
What do you want to say to that person?
It's not too late to do the right thing. You know, they can give her up, they can tell us where she is, they can hand her over to a priest or someone in authority. They can do the right thing.
Madeleine should be with us. Madeleine should be with her family. She's got a little brother and sister who want her back in her life, you know, and please, you know, if you don't want to think about Jerry and I, think about Sean and Emily, you know, and bring their big sister back, you know.
Look at your outfit. I haven't seen this one before. Superboy. Big muscles. Have you been eating all your vegetables?
I ate all my dinner and my tea.
Good boy.
So I ate all them up.
Have I got bigger muscles than you?
I think so.
Oh, don't know. Look at those. It's a great outfit. Is there any milk in here and we could shake it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got an idea. Shall we do a milkshake with ice cream?
Sound better by the second.
I've not done one of these for ages. Then it'll be a real milkshake. One each. Whoa! Right, carry that over to the table and we're going to milkshake. I actually think there's not much more else we can do right now.
I think we've achieved a lot in the last few weeks. We're really hoping that somebody who's been sitting there knowing something will suddenly feel the courage and the compassion really to come forward. And of course we've also released the age progression image of Madeleine now, age 6, and I think that's important because that's almost appealing to people who may know Madeleine, whatever Madeleine's called now.
I think these have been a success.
So I feel we've all worked really hard. I think what we've done is positive and productive. I actually feel the chance of us finding Madeleine is higher now. It's more likely to yield a result. And I actually feel a little excited really about what we've just done. So
I think it's that we want it out there now. You know, all the work's been done and it's all being coordinated around the anniversary, but we want it out and it's just, let's get moving.
I'll make you a little vanilla one now, okay?
we just need that one person. There might be more than one person, but one person to come forward and say, I've seen that girl, or I remember something from that night, and that could unravel the whole thing.